So here's day 2 on our dash mod for our Lotus Elise. As you can see, we finally got the side slider molded to it. Now it's just a matter of sanding down all that Bondo, making it blend in nicely. On this one, we're going to do a textured black paint to kind of blend in with the rest of the dash. But here's a day 2 update on our mini side slider. I got some extension cables coming soon, so we can mount and epoxy that in there. But once again, Joe from Alan Ed's Autosound in Marina Del Rey. Thanks. So we got most of the rough sanding down. Once you pretty much get it nice and as smooth as you possibly can on all the rough spots of the Bondo and the fiberglass, depending on what material you had to use, we then use a really thick primer. What the thick poly primer allows you to do is kind of fill in the little holes, smooth out the rest of the surface to kind of give you one kind of color so you know what to work with and where to continue sanding. But I'll keep you posted as we go along. Usually give it a good solid hour to get nice and dry and hard. While we got the paint drying, we're working on our lightning to 30 pin adapter or cable so we can get audio out of it. So what we're going to use is a 30 pin to lightning little housed adapter. We take it apart. There's a little ribbon cable that connects the lightning connector, which gives you a nice little 90. So we should be able to epoxy and glue that in place so it makes a direct connection. This is the Apple certified, so I'm not planning on having any error messages or anything of this sort. So after we get the primer and we sand it down a whole lot smoother, we then start to feather on the textured paint. With the texture paint, matches the dash contours and texture, also hides little imperfections that are just really difficult and time consuming to conceal. But it's definitely making progress. Here's another shot of this Lotus. We're just cleaning up some of the original wiring that the customer had in here. It's probably one of the tougher cars to run cables in. There's one of 2 major ways to do it, either down the center in the console, or you could take the dash apart and try to come down the other harnesses on the sides, but it always makes sense to go down the middle so you could service it in the future if you ever need to. But this is day 2 on this Lotus Elise. Hopefully by tomorrow I'm all wrapped up and good to go. But we got some upgraded speakers, a JL Audio subwoofer, and a 5-channel Alpine amp in the back. Keep you posted.